You see a crossed out price and feel a rush. That rush isn't logic, it's your brain grabbing the anchor before you even think. You think you saved $35, you didn't. You spent $65. The original price was fiction designed to fool you. The anchor hijacks your judgment. The first number you see becomes your reference. Everything after is judged against it. That inflated original is a fake weight pulling your perception down. It makes the actual price feel like a steal. Without the anchor, you see $65 as simply $65. With it, you see a deal you cannot resist. The rush you feel when you spot a discount is engineered. It's not a bargain, it's a trigger designed to bypass your logic. You buy, you feel the thrill, then the regret arrives quietly. The cycle repeats because the anchor is always there. Research shows anchors distort estimates drastically. A high anchor makes you pay more, even for the same item. The sale sign is a lure. It hooks your attention and pulls your wallet before you can ask a single question. Your brain reacts differently to a price with an anchor. Without it, you evaluate value clearly. With it, you overpay. The house pulls invisible strings. They set the anchor. You react emotionally, and your money flows out without resistance. You hold the receipt, confused. The numbers don't add up because the anchor already did its work before you got here. The gap between perceived value and actual price is the anchor's playground. It's where your money disappears. In the tug of war between anchor and reality, the anchor almost always wins, unless you know it's there. Can you see the pull now? Every sale sign, every crossed-out price is a magnet designed to attract your cash. Kahneman and Tversky proved it decades ago. The anchor works every time, even when you know it's arbitrary. The house designs anchors to prey on your emotions. They know you can't resist a bargain that feels real. What you see is a discount. What you pay is the real cost, plus interest, fees, and regret hidden in fine print. Anchors are everywhere. Every tag, every sale, every percentage off is a deliberate attempt to cloud your judgment. The formula is simple. Anchor triggers emotion. Emotion drives purchase. Purchase creates profit for the house. The trap is set. You step on it, thinking you've won, but the anchor already tipped the scale against you. Anchors lift willingness to pay. Without them, you'd spend less. The difference is pure profit for the system. Inside your brain, the anchor pulls. It redirects your value judgment, making you overpay without realizing it. 3 identical items, 3 different anchors, the same product, but your brain values each differently. That's the trick. Zoom in on your own brain. The anchor is there, working silently, distorting every financial decision you make. The anchor stretches your perception. The tension builds until you snap and pay what they wanted all along. 70% of shoppers fall for the anchor. Only 30% resist. Knowledge is what separates them. The store says you save 35%. Your brain hears you spend $65. Which voice wins? The anchor distorts reality. Without it, you see clearly. With it, you see only what they want you to. You've spotted 6 anchors in this video. Can you spot the 7th in your own cart right now? Do the math. The only number that matters is the final price. The crossed out original is just noise. $20 extra per purchase, 50 times a year. That's $1,000 lost to anchors every year. 1 week, it's $65. 1 year, it's $3,380. Anchors compound silently. You didn't save $35. You spent $65. The fake savings is just a story they tell. The anchor hooks your wallet. The price tag is the bait, and your money is the catch, every single time. Free trial, then auto-renew. The anchor is the trial. The true cost is hidden in the fine print you missed. $20 a month, $240 a year. That's the cost of being anchored without realizing it. Value versus price. Real value is what you need. Fake price is what they invent. Trust the real. The store's version says you save. Your version says you spend. Which version are you going to believe? The reality is simple. You spend $65, you don't save $35. That's the truth. The house designed a system. Anchor, emotion, purchase, profit. It works because you never see the blueprints. The anchor adds false weight. It tips the scale against you. Real value is light and easy to carry. Fog clears when you ask the right question, the anchor fades, and the real price is finally visible. Ditch the fake, embrace the real. The answer is simple. Pay only for what you truly value. And anchors cost you $20 extra every time without them. You'd keep that money. The choice is yours. The anchor confuses, the truth clarifies. Once you see the difference, you'll never look at a sale the same way. Resist the anchor by pausing and asking, would you pay this price without the crossed out number? Break the chain. The anchor is heavy, but you have the tools to cut it and walk free. Your savings are real. $240 stays in your wallet when you stop falling for anchors. That $240 you saved, that's just one anchor. How many more are you carrying? The house is everywhere. It's the building that traps you, the sign that lures you, the system that profits from you. 80% of retailers use anchors. It's not a coincidence. It's a strategy designed to drain your wallet. Anchors are manufactured in a factory. They stamp fake originals and cross them out before you ever see them. The plan is clear. High original, anchor, emotion, purchase, profit. Your brain is just a cog in the machine. The house has a control center. They adjust the anchor strength, inflate prices, and set discounts to trigger you. Retailers profit $120,000 a month with anchors. Without them, only $45,000. That's the incentive. Watch out. That sign above you isn't a deal. It's a warning sign you've been trained to ignore. You're a puppet. The house pulls the strings, and you reach for your wallet. Time to cut the strings. The process is intentional. Pick a high number, add a discount, test your emotion, deploy to stores. Simple. With an anchor, your brain lights up with excitement. Without it, you calmly evaluate value, which is better. The anchor is a slot machine. You pull the lever hoping for a win, but the house always sets the odds. 83% feel like they got a deal. 67% later realize they paid too much. That's the gap. The funnel takes your money, the anchor pulls it in, and only a trickle comes out. That's the leak. Anchors are global. Every store, every country, every online checkout uses them. You can't escape unless you know. You've seen the toolkit. Now, when you walk into a store, you'll see it too. Will you spot it before you spend? The octopus has many arms. Each one holds an anchor. Sale signs, receipts, wallets, and you. Beware. Stop the checkout. Pause before the conveyor belt sweeps your money away. Ask the question first. Pull feels real, but it's an illusion. The reality is calm and clear when you know the trick. You're caught in a web price tags trap you like flies, but you can see the strands if you look closely. The system is designed to profit from you. But you can break the chain by making your own choice. It's not about willpower. Budgeting alone exhausts you. Understanding the system is the real solution. Knowledge is your shield. Anchors bounce off it. Arm yourself with understanding and you become immune. Willpower is a treadmill. You run but never get anywhere. Understanding the game stops the wheel. Willpower exhausts. Knowledge empowers. Choose the path that actually works and stop struggling. Willpower alone works only 23% of the time. Knowledge works 78%. The proof is clear. Knowledge is the key that unlocks the anchor. Use it, and your money stays where it belongs. Budgeting tries to control spending. Understanding the anchor system makes control automatic. That's the difference. Budgeting leaves you tired and confused. Knowing the anchor system makes every purchase simple. Willpower leads to dead ends. Knowledge leads to freedom. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. Willpower left you tired. Knowledge leaves you free. Which one are you choosing today? Budgeting is a battle. Understanding the game is a workshop. Step in and learn the rules. Knowledge shines a light on the anchor. Once you see it clearly, it loses all its power over you. Knowledge saves you $840 a year. Willpower saves only $120. The choice is clear. Struggling against the anchor is hard. Knowing it's there makes every decision easy and effortless. Knowledge wins every time. Willpower fades. Embrace the winner and let the anchor lose. Flip the seesaw. Knowledge lifts you up while the anchor sinks. Power shifts from them to you. Rewire your brain. Replace the old anchor pathway with a new value pathway. That's the real transformation. Stamp out the fake original. What remains is the real value. That's what you pay. Before the flip, you're lost in confusion. After the flip, you're confident and in control. That's the power. Confidence soars when you shift from anchored thinking to value thinking. The flip is real. Break free from the anchor cocoon, emerge as a value thinker, confident and unstoppable. New you ignore the anchor, pay the real price, and walk away with your wallet intact. Set your compass to value. The anchor direction leads nowhere. Choose the path that leads to freedom. Filter out the noise. The anchor is just static. Value is the clear signal you need. See yourself transformed. The old you was confused. The new you is clear, confident, and free. Ask one simple question. Would you pay this price without the crossed out number? That's the plug. Decision tree, see an anchor, ask the question, choose yes or no, use it every time. Impulse says buy, pause says ask. Choose pause, and you choose control over impulse. Your toolkit is ready. See the anchor. Ask the question. Decide. You are now in control. You're now anchor-proof. Every crossed-out price you see will never fool you again. You own your money now.